Hi, my beautiful roses. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, Roses Are Red. I'm Rosie, a psychic. I read energy to interpret messages you may need to hear. If that's something you're interested in, tap the like button, tap the subscribe button, and keep watching.
Use the timestamps now to skip ahead of the warm-up and get straight into the reading.
Okay, so I'm going to start by getting into your energy. And, okay, so it's a warm-up. We're just going to warm up. And you can skip ahead if you want to just get right into the reading. There's something about this energy that it's like slow down. That's what I'm feeling. Like someone needs to slow down and take it in. Move cautiously. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you think, because it seems like someone's recording you or listening to you, listening to your thoughts or something. Especially about this person. If there's a certain person in your life that you might be analyzing, there's a warning to be careful about their energy, because it seems like they want you in their mind, or they want to be in your mind, and they want to be on your thoughts. I feel like that's part of their attack. So they're doing things to try and shift your focus back to them purposely, because they know the power of your thoughts. They've been watching you, and they see that you're a powerful being. They see that when you think things, it comes to pass. They see how much control you have, and they're afraid. It's like there's really no reason for them to be in your life, but they've managed some way to try and fit themselves into your life. They want you to feel like you need them. That's what this whole playlist is about. It's kind of just coming out together. I wasn't really sure where it was going. What exactly are you ready for? The next step, maybe confronting this individual. You have resentment. And Peter said unto him, Ananias, Jesus Christ maketh thee whole. Arise and make thy bed. And he rose immediately. So someone is resenting you for following Christ and being healed. This could have been someone who was in a sickness with you, whatever that sickness is, a sin, whatever it is. It could have been an addiction or a toxic relationship of any kind, bad habits from the past. Someone was sharing this with you, and it seems like you had a turnaround. You followed Christ, and you just were healed instantly, without having to analyze the situation, go back and dwell on the past anyway. And that's what they want you to do. They're like, well, what about everything that I did to you? Like, you're supposed to be angry. What about the anger? Because this is the energy that they feed off of. So they're really upset that you're moving forward, and they resent you for that. You have violent here. Stand here by thy burnt offering while I meet the Lord yonder. This person is violent. That's what is coming up. That they're a violent individual, and they act on impulse. So they're very angry at you for moving forward. They're angry that you don't care, and that you move forward so quickly. But their anger is their own problem. That's what's eating them alive, and that's what's they're going to turn on their own sword. They're going to fall on their own sword. Blunt is coming up here. This could have been someone you smoked a blunt with, but blunt and burnt, something about that energy is looking significant, because you have B-U-R-N-T, B-U-R-N-T. So U-N-T, I don't know, maybe this is about an uncle. The time between the end of the afternoon and bedtime, something could have been happening with the uncle. I don't want to bring up anybody's trauma, but that is coming up here. Something impersonal, like maybe somebody traumatized you in a way, or they tried to traumatize you, but you didn't take on the energy of that trauma. It wasn't anything personal. You know that whatever they were doing was because of their own demons, and you just don't care. It seems like you have a lot going on in your life, and that's just what's being implied here. Like there's this subtle hint that you're a very important person. Yeah, and then you have impulsive and rash. Maybe a rash. Maybe someone's experiencing a rash. So there's 2 cards here. I'm seeing troublemaker. Or this rash was cured, or this person in your energy was like a rash, or they were causing a rash to you in some way. But I definitely feel like it's because they act on impulse. Like they'll get angry and snap without thinking twice about it. And that's why it's important for you to get away from this, or that's why you're moving on. Because it seems like they're coming from the past. They were trying to inhibit your move forward. This person was pursuing your energy. They were stalking you. They were tracking you like a predator in the wild, watching your every move. I have not spoken in secret from somewhere in a land of darkness. Seek me in vain. I feel like all that stalking they were doing it was worthless. It was pointless. Which is sad to say because they fall in their own trap. It's like someone's hunting this person that's hunting you at the same time. And whatever they get is what they deserve because they had no business being in the area to begin with. They followed you to a really dangerous place. I'm seeing sober. Sober is coming up. Sobriety could be what it is. The man's name with whom I wrote today. Okay. Someone's name is definitely written in the book. I feel like someone followed you to sobriety, or maybe they went to a rehab with you, or maybe they got saved because of you. And they had to face demons that they weren't ready to get rid of. And now it's like, well, if you don't let go of the demon, then you might as well be a demon yourself. You're a willing host to this demonic energy. So you have to leave. Whereas though before, if you accept Christ, then the demons have to go. But this person has to leave because they're not willing to let go and give all power and glory to God. Okay, so let's get into this energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune came up and the Justice card came up in the very last read. The 10 Commandments also came up in the last reading. So this energy is very related right now. It seems like what's coming up is that you set rules that someone is resenting you for. And something that they did is going to pay off. Maybe attacking you in some way. It could be a lawsuit you're getting money for, or some way that they responded to you and basically gave you the win. If this was a battle, because I feel like someone's definitely going through battles. It's like a war. I don't really want to say that word too much with the algorithm, but I feel like someone is definitely walking away triumphant. And this person has been tagging you, following you, harassing you, trying to start fights with you. And they're losing every single one of those fights. And now they have to deal with their own argumentative energy. They don't support themselves. They hate themselves. That's what they have to deal with. Because you're no longer being the recipient to this antagonistic energy. Also, don't talk ish about them. That's the warning here. You have the World card. Like, just go back to your peace. Because I feel like the majority are in the same boat with you. I'm saying Noah's Ark. This person is floating. They're out at sea. They're lost. They're scared. Some of them could have perished anyway, and they're operating from an empty corpse. And it seems like just by simply walking away and moving back to your focus, not even skipping a beat, is exactly the move you're going to make. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're not going to skip a beat. They want you to mourn for them. They want you to be sad. And it started, that was the plan. It was like they were willing to sacrifice their own life to put you in a depressive state, but you're not skipping a beat. I feel like they tried everything to get you to fall down, but you're still in this high priestess mode. There's something important here about this high priestess. Because it seems like what they were trying to stop you from doing wasn't your intention in the first place. Like, they think that you're God, or you're going to become God. But I feel like you submit to God. So whatever they're afraid of is not even what's happening here. They're in their own fear. If they submitted to God, they would have a lot more insight than they're operating on. You have Two of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like this is a partnership between you and God. God is taking that place, that ultimate sacrifice of being the target to their negative energy. Them attacking you, them being jealous of you. They're really jealous of God. And also, if this is something that happened in the past, some type of violent situation between a toxic individual fighting their own demons and trying to use you as a representative of their demons, they're trying to demonstrate what they would do to these demons through you. Whatever the case is with this energy, I feel like God stepped in for you. So they were fighting God this whole time. You have the Strength card. It's Daniel in the lion's den. You're walking away without a scratch. That's basically the gist that I'm getting from this energy. This card keeps wanting to come out. It's Seven of Air. So I'm going to leave that here. Seven of Air. Awareness, caution, and consequences. So there again is a caution. Is someone saying, or someone that needs to be cautious. But the caution is more so about the words that you say and the subject of your thoughts. Three of Pentacles here. Because this person wants to operate in your energy. They want you to go into a partnership with them and their toxic energy. So let them be who they are, but definitely don't let them be a partner. Whatever they are is what they are. If it's a drunk, whatever it is that they were pretending to let go of, and they're lying about that, they're still angry, they're still trying to tie you up and you in some way in their own misery and chaos. Let them fall on their own sword. It's like, don't help them and don't let them pretend to help you. They're not part of your circle. And they know this. They're a lot smarter than they lead on. The Devil card. But you see, this card is being represented by a child, half animal. It's like they're pretending to be innocent, like they don't know what's going on. But they're very clever. The only issue is they don't like God. And that's a huge issue. It separates them from the light. The decisions that they make always go back down to hell. That's the problem. It's not like, they're incompetent. They might be very good at their job, whatever they do in life. That's what this High Priestess coming up for some. It seems like this High Priestess could be this energy, this violent energy. That's what I'm just getting for some people. Like, you could be the Moses in this situation. This person is the Aaron. Or maybe someone's delusional about their position in your life. Like, they feel like you pray to them. And you just have to maintain that boundary and that separation, that you're talking to God, not to them. Just because they want to jump in front of your thoughts and make themselves the subject of all your thoughts doesn't make it what it is. I feel like you're not skipping a beat at all. And also, if you were to give them any type of attention, they will run straight to hell and try to get you to be in the misery with them. So what else is going on with this energy? This is Knight of Chalices. So this is Knight of Cups. Someone definitely sympathizes with your situation. When it comes to this Two of Cups, is a relationship that you have with the Most High. That's what I feel like Jesus is for some of y'all. the message was Jesus is coming back. Everything happens for a reason. And also that there's something in the word. There's signs in the word that only you can understand. Like someone is doing translations in the Bible to remove God. They want to put all the energy on them and their own structure, but it's not working because you follow God. And sometimes God says, put that Bible right back down. Don't read it. I don't know who that's for because I've never actually heard that, but I don't know. Somebody need to hear that. Maybe it's not for you right now. Because there is something in the word that's like, is what you were brought up on is eventually what you're going to go back to. And if you weren't in the church, if you didn't grow up in the church, for some of y'all, it's like you dodged the bullet. Because a lot of kids that grow up in the church, they're traumatized. But it feels like somebody might have been pretending to be into whatever you're into just because they want to get close to you. But they don't have a clue as to what you're into and how much is going on behind closed doors. It's like they look like a joke right now. In this energy, they look like a clown. You have 2 of Earth here. I don't know. It's like it's not just about church. It's something else coming up, like a sorority or fraternity or something. Like I don't know what they're trying to be part of, but it's like, why would you want to pretend to be involved in this when I'm trying to get myself out of this situation? And I feel like whoever this is almost like in this devilish energy, like someone is genuinely tied to this situation, and every chance you get, you're sawing away at these cords and chains, and definitely have a goal of removing yourself from this demonic energy. But then there's someone who's coming in like, oh yeah, me too, I care about that. I don't know, just the energy is just really throw off with this individual. And then something about this person getting high. 7 of fire, 7 of air, 7 is coming out. That could be an age, that could be someone's birth year. Someone is getting back what they deserve. It's a small amount, but you could do a lot with it. And also I feel like you have the mindset to go even farther with this energy. You have the knowledge to know exactly where to put your funds, where to put your focus. 3 of fire. You're planning something, and that plan is going to come out exactly the way you design it. It feels like I'm repeating myself, but I haven't actually said what's going on. There's so much downloading right now. So I feel like this is between you and spirit, what's going on. There's a lot of pauses in this reading and this energy. You have 2 of earth here. Money coming in that you're going to be balancing. And balancing between pleasure and work and pleasure. You could be working too hard. There's some energy here of you possibly working too hard. Or like your work is your life. Or possibly this person that's in your life. It could be a client who's trying to make themselves more than a client, or they want to be the boss of your life. You have 5 of earth. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. So yeah, be very careful. Be very, very careful about who you let in your life, because they may be trying to wrap themselves around your abundance and entangle you in some way, just because they have nothing better else to do with themselves. But I feel like you're focused enough to see very clearly when this entity starts to cling a little bit too much, and you know exactly how to cut those cords and stay focused on your own goals. Okay, so that's the energy I have. If that's something you're resonating with, you could book a personal reading on your personal energy when you join my members only. Definitely check out the playlist if that's something you're interested in. It's called You're Ready for This. Whatever's happening in your life, you're ready for the next step. Okay, so with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.